And it's weird. So basically, at this point, in the last couple of days, I've noticed that, yeah, I'm starting to get back 2017 vibes, which is something that I find like the most strangest thing. I mean, I could never imagine, because as y'all, anybody who paying attention know that I describe a time in my life with 17 that me being an honest, innocent and honest person, as proven through my testimony. I mean, I'm being subjected to purge like reality things. These last couple weeks been the same. I mean, like this has been like extraordinary. Like I'm getting bored still, with inside of the whole nation. Until I came down to the conclusion. I mean, it's true, man. I mean, I'm being bored by, extreme racists, with power and things. And my own, people have forsaken me. And that's actually what's happened for the last 20 years, but right now, it's been especially evident, homeless again, and while I'm homeless, they're trying to like actually extort me right in the sight of the structures, while the federal entities, which I've already reported years ago for, being in a conspiracy for a murder larceny scam, with their favorite artist, identity theft / murder larceny, they're trying to attribute my stuff that I create with my hands, that they sit there and watch me write. That hundreds and thousands of people watch me write. They're trying to give that like plainly in plain sight, boldly to people who have nothing to do with it. Their favorite, influential figures that I witnessed personally involved in a conspiracy to commit murder and things, and reported them already. Among other things, just from the things that was happening to my life. So all these entities been reported to the structures, and I even reported the structures to the structures. You feel me? I mean, it's an impossible situation. Like it's a situation that they rigged, on purpose for the utter, this absolute destroyer of a person. And so that's what it is, and that's what they can put in the books. Just as much as they can put in the books that the real Elijah never went, north. Of his own will. I never been there. I would never go there. Not of my own will, and given the nature of my testimony and things disclosed to the world, I mean, it's not a situation that, would make any, it's like, at this point, what can you do? I've been left for dead. I've been getting bored, you feel me, by Nazis, and my own race have forsaken me, blatantly and shamelessly, knowing I'm innocent, nothing, just so they can get rich off me. It's a horrific thing. And then the other people, they also benefited from it. So it's a no-win situation that they intentionally put me in. And now, now, man, we got a new level of, persecution now, because it's elevated, man. I got the structures. They got people that's from the place that been targeting me all my life. They got people from there that's also in the structures. And see, the thing is, I'm getting tortured, because they communicate with me, against my will, and it just is so, just as fast as I can, type these quotes, crying for my help, crying for my life, fight for my life, all this stuff I've been doing the whole time. They found a way to be able to hijack, things that don't normally happen, with such devices. They found, it's be the little minute things that they can do, that is not normal from, being experienced, with such a thing, such devices and stuff. And they find it, ways to be able to, just as soon as I, explain, I'm crying for help and everything, that's the exact moments, that they're, confirming my interest and things before I even post the quotes or as if they're telling me that they're still watching me, in spite of, them being reported for murder and things, already in the past. And then before I can get the words out, they already, confirming it to me personally, illegally, unofficially, and so, this is happening. So you see, you can see why I would have little hope in, any type of ethnicity type factors or anything at this point, because this is way past the point of war. or anything like that. Yeah, man, no help never came. That's a situation. And any help that came was just to extort me to be able to, turn me into a slave later. Same thing, and that's going to complete the same thing that was started in 1994 anyway. And so you see the situation, and now it's elevated way past the level. Like, it's crazy. It's like, it's certain things certain people say, that I would like to think they trolls, but I've been going through this for about 8 years. And so I'm pretty used to like how all this stuff go, for a long time. And so it's what it is, man. They chose whatever they chose over God. They torture a child, are innocent, from birth all the way to death. They can blame who they want. It's the same place. It's all unified. That's as simple as that, And so, that's pretty much the situation. What can you, as a person, what else can you do? I've literally reported, spoke on, educated, whatever I could to get help for my life, get help for my ministry, get help for my legacy, get help for my well-being. Everything I possibly could have did, I already tried it. I already did it. And, that's been a situation. And so, even in my proximity, they still grafting the same games, with or the same coats connected to the same jealous witches, that's also connected with the structures, with a crime I just utterly busted just like 2 days ago again. And they're still there compounding the situation. These things that I'm proving consistently and consecutively are not small, trivial things. These are extreme evils that I'm proving like all the time. And they proving it's self-proven, like just by their presence here without having any justifiable reason. And then, even if they lie on me and things like that, my testimony disproved it. Before the words came out their mouth in news seasons. My testimony already viral. It's still there, visible the whole time. So, there's no way they should have been allowed to take these informal actions against my life with my testimony exposing their crime and their activity and what they already did. As a witness, what I witnessed, and I'm not the only one to witness. Many of these people witnessed. And, they start singing a different song because you be like, well, I got forsaken. Yeah, I got forsaken. Or else I wouldn't be in this position. Everything started getting tended to except for the main problem. You feel me? And at this point, it's way past the point where it's way past the point of crying for help. This is like on a totally different level here. They seen everything the whole time. They had to. And if they didn't, then they know now, and they still ain't doing it. So yeah, man, they still it's increased, man. I'm getting 17 vibes again, and that's weird, especially how famous I am at this point. So that's telling you it's really something larger that was going on. These satanic cults / artists, they been utterly debunked all the way, the last couple of weeks. But see, the thing is, even when they pass the threshold, that they cross the line, it ain't no law. It literally ain't no law. You feel me? It ain't no law and order. You know what I'm saying? Not for people, I guess they're above. The money put them above the law. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm a regular person. I'm still a regular person, Been a regular person the last 20 years, So, even when, just like a couple of days ago, man, I utterly, exposed this entire structure's demon campaign system scam, whatever they got going on. I debunked that like all the way, what I'm saying, from top to bottom. And, right now, 2 days later, It ain't no change. You know what I'm saying? The only thing they doing is claiming, something other than Christianity. Where they said, all right, society or America, no longer associates with Christianity. The structures say, that because of the crime that they refuse to do, to take any action against. So it's like, well, man, they're like, well, informally, somebody, of that, was like, telling me that. And I've been saying that already for years. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, yeah, man, it's definitely obvious. But I guess, they looking at it like, well, if they can destroy Elijah, then, nothing else matters. You know what I'm saying? Because they are possessed. They are possessed with thousands and hundreds of demons apiece. You feel me? So, they see the light of God on my life and in me, and they have an unnatural, insane, irrational obsession with my destruction. And no matter what's happening, they still committed to that, like a fixation, satanic, straight from the pits of hell. It's like, it's weird, they just obsessed with my destruction, my downfall without cause. And they doing everything they possibly can do to bring it about. They broken every possible law, that the land was built upon on purpose, shamelessly, and don't even care if the whole nation is aware of it. You feel me? The only thing they got to say about it is, yeah, we're not Christian anymore. Okay. And then nobody's getting prosecuted or nothing for it. You know what I'm saying? And so what that leaves me? The same people, they still here. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is their purpose? You feel me? And why is the American people watching them watch me and doing nothing about it? Knowing what their intention already was from what they did already. Yeah, we finna go to a very, very, very dark time. Obviously. Because it's weird, I mean. Yeah, it's in the Bible though. Dark times are coming, man. But you see an example of why though. They've been utterly exposed, you know what I'm saying? Because they work with artists to steal a man's identity, a man's swag, and then give, this man's art that he create to their favorite idols that they worship and stuff, and then kill or incarcerate me or find some kind of way to get rid of me, you know what I'm saying, to silence me from fighting for my art. You know what I'm saying? These very same words I was saying this like a whole year or two ago. I've been talking about the same thing the whole time. They making up all these fake reasons, you know what I'm saying, in order to complete this situation. That's their goal. You know what I'm saying? Because they're trying to keep me from being able to defend my legacy. I'm sitting here create my stuff, and they're trying to attribute it to people who did not create it in plain sight, and they're just using time, you know what I'm saying, as a weapon, pretty much. They're spacing and dragging the temporizing situation without performing justice for it, you know what I'm saying, to the point where they outdate the situation, quote unquote, where, it falls back into obscurity. And then, it'd be like, yeah, nobody knows anything about, anything anymore. So possibly, so my stuff, I sit here and watch me create my stuff on this day, you know what I'm saying, 3 years from now, they'll be, they could say, oh yeah, that was one of the ones that, you know what I'm saying, you feel me? Just lie on me like that's what they doing. They continuously trying to set me up. You know what I'm saying? Continuously, uncontrollably. You know what I'm saying? And I'm being forced to hug the people that I witnessed and reported trying to set me up. You know what I'm saying? Like the world, and they sitting here watching these people carry out a murder on an innocent person. You know what I'm saying? Over 20 years, and they doing nothing about it. Even right now they're admitting to it. You know what I'm saying? They just did one of those little ping things on my device, you know what I'm saying? Weird as if they listening to me, which, this was unheard of like 3 years ago. You feel me? All of a sudden it's heard of. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a compounding situation, I'm saying my mind is intact. Everything's still good, you know what I mean? But I guess they just expect me to sit here and wait to die. You know what I'm saying? Well, even if so, man, I don't fear no evil. You know what I'm saying? Jesus is Lord. My faith still in God. To the end. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what I face. You know what I'm saying? Don't claim the real Elijah after I'm gone. You feel me? And, you know what I'm saying? Don't ever act like we was, you know what I'm saying, good like that. You know what I'm saying? That's a lie. straight from the pits of hell. They was not T. Eli. You know what I'm saying? I seen what they can do because they did it to me. You know what I'm saying? And they couldn't defend me on purpose. You know what I'm saying? But I don't fear y'all. I don't fear the devil. You feel me? I don't fear the dragon, the beast, them antichrist, demonic, Baphomet entities in them high society's instructions. You know, they're going straight to the pits of hell. You know, at the return of the Most High, which is soon to come. You know, they blessed with the Holy Spirit. They can't be saved. If they wanted to, they can't be forgiven if they wanted to. You know, especially trying to complete this. And even when they complete it, you know what I'm saying? Even when they complete it, it does nothing but result in, you know, their own death. You know, but at least the whole world and country know what's going on. So when it is completed, they have no excuse before the throne of God. You know what I'm saying?